Yeah, I am Steve South and I'm the Council's Area Manager for Annandale and Eskdale. As such, I'm responsible for delivery of quite a few of the services the councils carry out, but also looking at opportunities to bring together partnerships to regenerate the area and look to ways of improving the life of the residents and for visitors to the community.
Fantastic. Would you like to tell us about the context of the Gretna area in relation to the wider Dumfries and Galloway region? So what kind of role do you see for the Gretna area to play?
Yeah. The context of the Gretna area in terms of the whole of the region, Dumfries and Galloway, and in terms of Scotland, is that it is the main gateway that visitors, tourists have into Scotland. The Scottish Government did a study a few years ago and found out of all the different road accesses, airports and ports, that more people come across the border into Gretna than anywhere else. So obviously it is the location to sell Scotland as a brand, to sell Scotland as a country, to sell it that you're actually coming across the border into something different, Scotland, Gretna Green, Gretna and Dumfries and Galloway. We want to have it there not just because of its border significance, but because it is the gateway to Scotland, it is the gateway to Dumfries and Galloway. So we want people to know that they've come into Dumfries and Galloway, and we want them to see something and to stop at that point and think about coming off the motorway, visiting Gretna, and also then maybe coming across into the rest of Dumfries and Galloway or southern Scotland, because they can go across to Langham and into Scottish borders that way. It'll have a big impact in terms of regeneration. We really see it as something that puts Gretna, which has an international landmark in Gretna Green, it has an international significance, but you can travel past it and not know it's there. We want to put a brand there, we want to have something that people can see visually to know that they're in Scotland and to know that they're at Gretna and to stop and to come in and enjoy the life that we have here.
That's absolutely fantastic, Steve, great. And third and the last question, how do you think the Gretna Landmark project could impact on Annandale and the rest of the Dumfries and Galloway region?
Yeah. The Gretna Landmark project, how will it impact on the rest of the region and Scotland? I lived in the northeast just over 10 years ago when the Angel of the North was actually erected, and the statue was actually built down at Hartlepool, and they brought it up on low loaders, had to take a tortuous route to get under bridges, etc., and it actually came through the village that I lived in just outside Durham to get onto the motorway network. So I saw the wings and the body actually coming up, being transported from Hartlepool up to Gateshead. A few days later I was travelling up north and you could see the statue being erected. There was a big crane there and putting the wings on, so you saw it part being erected, and then obviously a few days later it was all there. What an impact it has. It sells Gateshead, it sells the northeast, it's the brand that you see, and that's only 10-15 years old. So in economic terms, to give an area a brand or an identity, it's been absolutely brilliant. That's what the Gretna Landmark can do for Gretna, for Dumfries and Galloway and for Scotland. That's what I would like to see there, so that somebody comes up with some real vision that sells the area but has a relationship as well to what's being provided to the countryside, to the people that live there. And to me it will assist in regenerating not just Dumfries and Galloway but the wider hinterland and Scotland going north.
That is absolutely fantastic.